Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashye Makshabhirya Jatraha Sthirairangai Tushtubhagum Sastanubihi Vyashema Devahitan Yadayuhu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, O gods, may we hear with our ears what is auspicious. O ye adorable ones, may we see with our eyes what is auspicious. May we sing praises to ye and enjoy with strong limbs and body the life allotted to us by the gods. Om, peace, peace, peace be to all. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Ramakrishna Monastery. On this auspicious occasion, we are finally here. We waited for the whole year, and now, what can I say? My heart is filled with joy seeing all your faces on this auspicious moment in this cooking pot. Sorry about that. We are celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Ramakrishna Monastery. 75 years. On this auspicious occasion, with deep reverence, I welcome all of you to this celebration. Today marks a significant milestone in the history of this beautiful and sacred institution. A place that has served and is still serving as a spiritual lighthouse for many, and a center of selfless service for the past 75 years. Founded by revered Swami Prabhavanandaji Maharaj on the eternal ideas of Sri Ramakrishna, this place was named after him. Do you know who he is? Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna. He is our spiritual teacher. And he was the living manifestation of renunciation in every sense of the word. The living manifestation of renunciation in every sense of the word. What an auspicious occasion in this heat alert that we have. I don't know you, but I got Alexa constantly beeping all the time, heat alert, heat alert. And not yet, but boy, yesterday it felt like fire, especially in the afternoon. Well, we are getting there. And I was thinking, wow, fire on this auspicious day, the fire of renunciation. But calm down. I know many of you must be thinking, renunciation for you, Swami, not for me. I want to enjoy the world, but don't be enjoyed. The fire of renunciation. Sri Ramakrishna defined renunciation as the capacity to see God in everything. The capacity to love everyone. Do you want that? That is true renunciation. We have to work a lot with our selfishness, our ego, our likes and dislikes. Sri Ramakrishna, again, used to define renunciation as the capacity to see God in everything, everywhere. The world is in needs beings. Swami Prabhupada said on the day this Ramakrishna Monastery was born, this world needs enlightened beings, he said, on the auspicious day of September 7th, 1949. The world needs enlightened beings. He said, the goal is to be a man of God. That we may allow God, which is already within us, to manifest through us. freely, not limited by our personalities. The goal is to be a man of God, whether you are a Hindu, a Christian, a Jew, or a Muslim. My prayer, he said, is that we may hold before us the idea of true renunciation in this monastery. True renunciation is being able to love everybody. The world needs enlightened men. Since then, 1949, September 7th, the Ramakrishna Monastery has been a sanctuary where seekers of truth have gathered to nurture their spiritual growth and deepen their commitment to having a relationship with God. For 75 years, this monastery has upheld the principles of universal love, harmony of religions, and the recognition of the divinity inherent in every being. This milestone gives us an opportunity not only to honor those who have lived in this place, but also to inspire ourselves into renewing our values that have guided us throughout the decades. In a world that is increasingly fragmented, the message of Vedanta in the light of Sri Ramakrishna, a message of unity, love, peace, and service, is more relevant than ever. This place was born with an idea in mind. We talked about this throughout the year. With a vision that has been manifesting throughout the years. The Ramakrishna Monastery was first conceived in the mind of an intellectual. We are talking about the renowned British-born American historian and philosopher, Gerald Heard, 1899, 1971. He was introduced to Vedanta by Swami Prabhavanandaji in the late 30s, 1930s, together with his friends, also men of letters, Aldous Huxley and Christopher Isherwood. Gerald Heard had a dream. Gerald Heard had a dream. The establishment of a center or college for those wishing to dedicate themselves to the training for the life of the spirit. Back then, in 1940s, this writer and philosopher had a dream. And he started searching for a place to fulfill his dream. And he found it here, right here, on the canyons, Trevico Canyon. A place where the study of comparative religions, together with research into the practice of the techniques of meditation and prayer, as taught by the major religions of the world, would be carried on. You remember Swami Yogeshananda? Many of you might have seen him. He passed, he left his body in 2021. He lived here, he retired here. He used to say, he spent time, of course, he met Gerald Heard. He said what Gerald Heard really wanted was to establish a monastery. A dream come true. We have been reflecting and celebrating on the remarkable journey of the Ramakrishna Monastery since January 2024. On February 24th this year, we celebrated 155 years, 125 years of Swami Vivekananda in Los Angeles, inviting many monks and nuns from different centers for this occasion. Many of you were present on that day. They joined all these monks and nuns the next day, February 25th, in this very hall, to start celebrating the 75th anniversary with a symposium on the concept of meditation. Swami Chaitananandaji, the head of the Vedanta Society of St. Louis, was present on that day. He shared how much he loves this place. He calls this place Maya Free Zone. Maya Free Zone. What's that supposed to mean? Well, meaning it's just the perfect place to be away from distractions and lead a life centered in God. He even proposed the idea of having a Western training center for monks. And that's an idea I personally resonate a lot. And I look forward to seeing it in my lifetime. A Western training center for monks. We have to pay attention to our Western monks. Train them well so that they can serve you guys. Since January 2024, we have been having different monks, those who are still alive, like Swami Atmakyanananda, who is now in our Washington, D.C. center, and also spent 18 years of his monastic life here at Ramakrishna Monastery. Swami Atmakyanananda, also known by Stuart Maharaj, he spent 18 years here in this very place. In fact, this was his joining center. We also had Swami Arupeshananda, who spent many years since his early joining days reminiscing about Swami Tadatmananda, the painter Swami, who also joined here, and many other monks that live here in the 80s and 90s. Their tireless work, dedication, and faith have shaped the monastery into the vibrant spiritual community that it is today. Speaking of today, we are fortunate to have among us a very special guest of honor. He is the Vice President of our monastic organization, Revered Swami Divyanandaji Maharaj, to whom I offer my respectful pranams or salutations, and all the senior monks present in this audience. And nuns. What are the nuns? No? All right. Next time. Swami Divyanandaji is going to delight us with a talk about someone who is very dear to us. And what a beautiful topic Maharaj has chosen. Ramakrishna, love personified. This program is divided into two sessions. On the first half, in the morning, we'll have Swami Sarvadevanandaji, who will read the message from the president of our monastic organization, Revered Swamiji, most revered Swamiji Gautamanandaji Maharaj, followed by Ramakrishna, loved personified by Swami Divyanandaji. Then we will have a video message from the General Secretary of our organization, Revered Swami Subiranandaji Maharaj. And then again, the concluding remarks by the head of the Vedanta Society of Southern California, Swami Sarvadevanandaji. And then we'll have a music program, and then lunch, then dessert, then we'll cut the cake. And then we'll all sing happy birthday. On the second half, in the afternoon, we'll give you space, all of you, to share your memories and how the monastery has changed your life, hopefully for the better. I will now call Swami Sarvadevanandaji Maharaj to deliver the message of our most revered Swami Gautamanandaji Maharaj, the President of the Ramakrishna Order. Maharaj, welcome.
It's my pleasure to read the message of our revered, most revered President Maharaj, Swami Gautamanandaji, for the 75th year celebration. He wrote, I am glad to learn that the Ramakrishna Monastery at Trabuco has completed 75 of its fruitful existence and is celebrating its Diamond Jubilee this year. This year also marks the completion of 125 years after Swami Vivekananda set his foot on the soil of Los Angeles. The year-long celebrations, which were launched on 24 and 25 February 2024, have created a stir among the monks, nuns and devotees of the United States of America, drawing them together to celebrate these occasions with great enthusiasm. The history of our Trabuco Monastery from its very inception till now is very eventful. It is also encouraging to learn of its gradual developments with unflinching zeal of a small group of noble-hearted souls, with the support and inspiration of Swami Prabhupada, of a few liberal-minded organizations of America, and of the enthusiastic help and services of number of volunteers come admirers. A period of 75 years is a significant length of time for the development of an organization with a noble purpose of studying comparative religion, doing research into the techniques of meditation and prayer with an ambience of non-sectarian aspirants. It is impressive to note that the word of Swami Prabhupada, quote, the goal of this organization is to be a man of God, whether you are a Hindu, Christian, Jew or Muslim, quote ends. The Swami also set the age-old ideals of monastic life of poverty, chastity and obedience as guidelines for the liberal organization. In fact, these are the three main pillars that strengthen any spiritual organization. I pray to the Divine Trio, Sri Ramakrishna, the Holy Mother Sri Sharoda Devi, and Swami Vivekananda to grant us all that is necessary to carry on the great work which fallen to our lot. I heartily wish this endeavor a grand success. Swami Gautamananda, President Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission.
Thank you, Maharaj. We'll now introduce, while Ananta will set a chair for Swami Divyanandaji, I will introduce Revered Swami Divyanandaji Maharaj. It's a unique honor and a privilege to introduce to all of you Revered Swami Divyanandaji Maharaj. Swami Divyanandaji joined the Ramakrishna Mission in 1972 and received spiritual guidance and initiation from Revered Swami Vireshwaranandaji Maharaj, the 10th President of the Ramakrishna Order. He has dedicated his life in spreading the message of Vedanta in the light of our teachers, Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, and Sri Sarada Devi. As you know, focusing on spiritual harmony and selfless service as the means to reach God. He served as vice principal at Vidya Mandir, a college degree institution in Belur Math campus, and also served as principal at Vivekananda Centenary College in Rahara. For 2 decades, the Swami served as the secretary at the Ramakrishna Mission in Vivek Nagar, Agartala, and at the Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Vidya Mandir in Malda. Beyond his administrative and spiritual contribution, Swami Divyanandaji is also known for his deep erudition and practical wisdom. He has inspired many through his insightful lectures and personal guidance, making profound spiritual concepts accessible and relevant to the modern world. Without trying to make Maharaj feel uncomfortable, on a personal note, I've known Maharaj for many years. Swami Divyanandaji is admired for his humility and compassion and unwavering dedication to the welfare of others. His leadership and vision have been instrumental in expanding the mission's outreach, bringing the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda to new heights, motivating, guiding, and encouraging jail inmates of West Bengal for 18 years so that they can eventually join the mainstream. The Swami succeeded in providing educational facilities for both the prisoners and their children. During his work with prisoners, he donated numerous books to jail libraries across India. In 2009, Swami Divyanandaji was appointed secretary of the Ramakrishna Mission Sarada Pit. During this time, he conducted orientation courses at the University of Calcutta and Burdwan University. The Ramakrishna Mission, the Ramakrishna Order, supported his efforts to bring about positive changes in the life of prisoners who are considered, as you may imagine, societal outcasts. His enthusiasm and compassion for the jail inmates and the poor opened a new path for serving God in man. Presently, Swami Divyanandaji is a trustee of the Ramakrishna Math and member of the governing body of Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Math, acting as the vice president. He is also the Adhyaksha, head of the center of the Ramakrishna Math Koshipur. Many of you know this place to be the place where Sri Ramakrishna left his body. We are indeed blessed to have him with us today, and I am certain that his presence will greatly enrich our understanding and spiritual practice. I will now call Swami Divyanandaji Maharaj. Welcome.
পেপার থাকে আমি দেখি না, না ঠিক আছে। ওম অসতো মা সদ্গময় তমসো মা জ্যোতির্গময় মৃত্যুর্মা অমৃতম গময়। ওম শান্তি শান্তি শান্তি। O Lord, please lead us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Pranams to revered Swami Sarvadevananda Ji Maharaj and other Swamis, Brahmacharis and all devotees assembled here. This is a great privilege and fortune also to be here on this auspicious occasion. We have learned, and you all know, the history of this Ramakrishna Monastery, Trabuco. I also felt attraction to this center when I visited for the first time in 2014. And I liked this as you all like this center. Chetanananda ji yesterday was telling, Trabuco is my dream. Really, he loves this center very much. Whoever comes here will definitely remember this ashrama. This shrine is very beautiful, unique. We do not have any shrine in our centers like this. This is very peaceful, very calm. So for our mind, to meditate, this is a unique place. So the sadhus, the monks of Ramakrishna order were very much benefited after coming here and staying here for a long time. Those who stayed here for a long time, like Stuart Maharaj, Yogeshananda ji and other Swamis, they are really very fortunate persons. Were and are. Anyhow, today my subject is what Ramakrishna was really. He was nothing but love personified. When God comes as an incarnation or avatar, we say, He comes out of love only. He loves us. Another reason is there that we are all children of God. It is said in Vedanta Upanishad, Jato va imani bhutani jayante, jena jatani jivanti, jat prayanta abhishang vishanti iti. From whom we are born, who takes care of us, and to whom we go at the time of death, is nothing but God, the Brahman. So, when God comes in human form, His love is maximum. We love our own relatives, but God has no relative as such. God has everybody as His children, as His relatives. His relatives have no number, not only human being, but everybody, dogs, monkeys, say all animals, deers, bears, lion, tiger, all are His children. So He loves everybody. So His love, in this case I will consider towards human being. You know, Narendranath Datta, who became afterwards Swami Vivekananda, he was visiting only for 3 or 4 days, and then he met with another friend of same generation, same age, Harinath, who became Turiyananda, who came here in USA and started Shanti Ashrama. So Turiyananda and he, before their sannyasa, just at the beginning of coming towards Sri Ramakrishna, were discussing, how do you feel Sri Ramakrishna? Then Naren, Swami Vivekananda afterwards, he replied, Elo bhi personified. What I feel, Ramakrishna is nothing but love. If love takes the form of a human being, he will be Sri Ramakrishna only. And what our Harinath said, Harinath quoted from a very big hymn of Lord Shiva written by Pushpadanta. If Himalaya mountain is the ink tablet and the ocean is the ink pot, and if the earth is considered as a big paper, and Mother Saraswati, goddess of learning, writes, taking a branch of Parijat tree of heaven as a pen. If she writes, then His glory, God's glory, cannot be written wholly. Really, Thakur's manifestation was like this. Manifestation of God incarnated in the form of Sri Ramakrishna was unique. Nobody can conclude about Sri Ramakrishna. Still now researchers, they are doing research on various aspects of Sri Ramakrishna. Nobody can say that I have already known Sri Ramakrishna. When Girish was asked by Sri Ramakrishna before his departure, say after 8 months he will depart, before that on 1st January 1886, he asked, what have you seen in me that you are preaching me as God? Then he said this, O Lord, how can I evaluate you? Vyasa, Valmiki could not evaluate you, could not measure you. I am an insignificant man, like creature. I cannot do that. On that day, Sri Ramakrishna gave his choicest blessing. Let there be spiritual consciousness in you. Let all of you grow spiritually, awaken. So this is the love personified Sri Ramakrishna. One day we know Sri Ram in the near Baranda of Sri Ramakrishna, Naren and Sri M. Mahendranath, they were discussing about the then status of school children, school boys. They were discussing that school boys sometimes do not attend classes, they indulge in bad things, they mix with bad people, and so many things Narayan was telling. They are going to astray. Sri Ramakrishna came afterwards and asked Sri M, what were you discussing? Narayan told, we were discussing about the condition of the present school boys. Then Sri Ramakrishna told, you are aged more, you are more older, you are older than Narayan. You should not have allowed to discuss or raise such points. We should always think of God only. So Narayan, he loved the most. He loved Sri M also, gospel, who composed, who wrote. So this is Sri Ramakrishna. His heart becomes like the towel squeezed, very painful. If Narayan would not come for 2 or 3 days or some days, Narayan, he becomes mad. Narayan himself told, your condition will be like King Bharata, who thought of a deer at the time of death, and regularly he thought about his dearest pet deer. And Bharat was to be born again as a deer only. Then Sri Ramakrishna went to the temple, asked Mother Kali, what will be my fate? Then Mother told that you look at Narayan as Narayana only. So your case will not be like King Bharata, that ignorant king. Sri Ramakrishna, we know, he brought Narayan from Saptarshi Loka. He became a child, and Narayan was actually with 6 other saints, was meditating, deep meditation. He was in deep meditation. Then Sri Ramakrishna caught hold of his neck and asked, I am going to the world, you also follow me. We know after 27 years of Thakur's arrival, Narayan arrived. And at the age of 18, in 1881, Narayan came to Sri Ramakrishna with a question of life. Is God present? Have you seen God? Can you show me God? And all the reply was yes, 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 which nobody could give to Naren. Naren went from door to door of all religious leaders, but he could not get a positive reply, direct reply. So Sri Ramakrishna loved him very much, and he used to give sometimes prasad of God. He used to take to Naren's house and he used to give him only. Naren used to say, you give it to others. My friends, you give it to me, I will distribute among the friends. No, they will get afterwards. Because Naren was really worthy of that. So in this way we see wherever there is God or who thinks of God, Sri Ramakrishna loved them very much. We know one day Sri Ramakrishna was coming from Kali Ghat temple and he was crossing a mosque, Muslim monks, mosque, masjid. Then he heard a voice, oh my pyare, aa jao, aa jao, aa jao. An old monk, fakir, was calling his beloved God, Allah, in this way. Oh my dear love, come, come, come. Sri Ramakrishna stopped his carriage, horse carriage, came down and ran to the fakir and embraced him. Manmathanath Ghosh of Calcutta, he wrote about this incident. He wondered that Sri Ramakrishna comes down from the horse car and embracing the fakir. Then Sri Ramakrishna went to Dakshineshwar. It was actually on the way from return from Kali Ghat to Dakshineshwar. In the mid time in North Calcutta, this thing happened. Sri Ramakrishna used to mix with all types of people. He was very close to Rasik Hadi, means sweeper of Dakshineshwar. And Rasik wanted to know what will be my fate. Will I have God realization? He blessed him, saying that at the last moment of life you will have God's blessing. When he was passing away, his last breath will be there. Then Rasik said, light, light, light. I see light only. And I see my Lord Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna, actually, door was always open. Swami Vivekananda in the West talked about Lord Buddha, and he narrated Buddha's story and concluded that Buddha was always ready. Buddha did not like to refuse any aspirant who came for religious preaching. Disciples used to restrict visit. At the last time when he declared death, nobody was allowed. Visitors totally restricted. Then Buddha told, allow this person who has come from a distant place. So he tells at that time that this is an incident of more than 2000 years ago. Do you think this is a lie? This is a man-made story? No. I have seen similar thing in the life of Sri Ramakrishna. At Kashipur Garden House, Sri Ramakrishna mixed with all people and he used to give religious instruction to everybody who came. It may be a prostitute, it may be an actor or actress. We know there is a nice book, The Wonder That is Sri Ramakrishna, translated by Bhaskarananda Maharaj of Seattle. He wrote, the Bengali is Sri Ramakrishna Mahima. There he has Akshay Sen. He writes that two actors were coming to Dakshineshwar, Kashipur, when Sri Ramakrishna was on deathbed. They were discussing about Sri Ramakrishna and they were very hungry. Sri Ramakrishna at Kashipur arranged for their food, lunch, and he ultimately gave them lunch and arranged. He actually sat with them and discussed whatever they wanted. We know Girish used to come from theatre, sometimes bottles of liquor were in his car. Sri Ramakrishna used to call one brother to bring those bottles and give Girish. On other days, Sri Ramakrishna brings kachuri, phagur, dokan theke kachuri niye esho. From the shop of phagu, one person, he used to bring fried luchi, puri for Girish. And he used to bring out water from the pitcher, drinking water, and touching it in by his hand. He is seeing whether the water is cold or not. This he tested. So Girish says it is difficult to forget him. It is not difficult to remember him. Nobody gave me place or seat, asana to sit. Sri Ramakrishna gave me asana even when I came from very bad place. Sri Ramakrishna loved me so much. Really, throughout his life, he loved everybody. Whoever came to him, he never refused. He talked to them, he loved them, he fed them, he took care of everybody. One day, two ladies came. They were hungry. They actually did fasting. From a long distance they came. Sri Ramakrishna looked at their face and then found they are really hungry. So he told Ramlal Dada to bring prasad. On the last night there was Kali Puja in the temple. Kali Puja prasad, Anna prasad was there, fruits were there. These were brought and he fed these ladies, and after that he told, my mind is now restful. My mind has become calm. You have taken food. Don't do fasting for a long time. His advice to the Indian ladies was, who used to fast for sometimes consecutively 2 days, 3 days, he used to say, don't do so much fasting. Don't hurt your body. You cannot do like this. So Thakur's message, Sri Ramakrishna's message was this. Actually, this is because he loved them. He loved everybody. Anybody comes to him, he is his own. Really, everybody felt like this. His disciples, sannyasin disciples, also used to think that he loves him very much. He loves him the most. But Sri Ramakrishna loved everybody. Sri Ramakrishna's love towards Latu was same as the love towards Naren. Nothing can be compared. We know out of love only Sri Ramakrishna tried to make Latu literate, but he could not do. First alphabets he could teach. The second part, vowels, he could not teach. So, in this way, Sri Ramakrishna told, no, you are not to learn. But by the blessing of Sri Ramakrishna, their mother Saraswati was in Latu. Was with Latu. We know a very beautiful incident. Swamiji with all other brother disciples were returning from Howrah after inaugurating the statue of Sri Ramakrishna in the house of Nabagopal Ghosh at Ramakrishnapur now. They were coming and they were discussing that let us make one word ending FY. Then all the brothers started glorify, modify, rectify, pacify, etc. Then it was the turn of Latu. They thought Latu is a foolish boy, Latu is illiterate, Latu cannot make any word ending FY. But from Latu's mouth came a very difficult word, stultify, STULTIFY. What stultify means, I had to see dictionary. and I found it is to make everybody full. They thought that Latu will be foolish, proved foolish. But Latu was not a foolish boy. By the grace of Thakur, by the love of Thakur, with the love and affection of Thakur, Latu had become, Swamiji also said, Plato. Leto has become Plato. If I read his words, Sat Katha, in Bengali it may be translated in other language. So there we see what Latu used to say on philosophy, on various parts of religion. He says, whenever asked, so Sri Ramakrishna, by the grace of Swami Sri Ramakrishna, by the love of Sri Ramakrishna, everybody became like gold touching a touchstone. Sister Nivedita said that Sri Ramakrishna was like a touchstone. Ordinary man who came in contact with him became divine man. This is actually the course of love. When a divine man loves a person, the person can never be bad throughout his or her life. He or she must change, and this change is actually religion or dharma. Vedanta means transformation, knowing who am I. I am not made of flesh and blood or bones or passes, etc. No, I am divine. I am divine consciousness. I am Atman. So this Sri Ramakrishna gave everybody this knowledge. Sri Ramakrishna's advent was for love. He has given a nice example. He has said that cow's udder, from where milk comes, that is the simile, or this can be imagined as avatar or God, because God's infinite love comes through avatar. Bhakti, it is said, Sa tasmin parama prema rupa amrita rupa cha. Bhakti, divine love, is actually best love, highest love, love for love's sake. Human love is selfish. We want something from a person, so we love. Nobody can love without having any desire. And God, when He loves people, He has no desire. Only thing, He thinks of the welfare of them. So Sri Ramakrishna came for welfare of us. He was love personified. It is said that they did not have a single breath for themselves. No breath was selfish. Every breath was unselfish. Buddha, Jesus Christ, Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Chaitanya, they breathed for humanity. They lived all the moments, whole time, from birth to death, for the welfare of mankind. Sri Ramakrishna did that because he was full of love. And this love has no caste, creed, religion, race, richness. In this way, Sri Ramakrishna's love was towards everybody. All types of people assembled around him as bees come when good flowers bloom. Then Sri Ramakrishna greeted them, loved them, changed their nature. Everybody moved towards God. Last yesterday we were talking to Chetananandaji. Madhavanandaji one day told him, who is senior, who is junior, who is near God is senior, who is farther from God is junior. So Sri Ramakrishna, if we go to Sri Ramakrishna, we will become like senior persons. Senior persons means enlightened. We will be enlightened. And enlightening, it does not come only if we stay in a secluded place, and even when we work extensively, when we perform our duties, household duties, then also we may be enlightened. Now, this few years back, a person, South Indian person, Srinivas Venkatraman, has established one organization, a firm itself, like Illumine. As Swami Ranganathanandaji said about enlightened citizenship, he has developed a course, a training, how karmacharins can be karma yogin. And lakhs of people from different organizations like railways, army, postal department, they are undergoing this training. How to be karma yogi from karmacharin. Not to give up your work, not to give up your duties. In spite of busy schedule, you can have enlightenment. And now let me conclude with a story written by Anthony de Mello. A famous book is there by him, that is Prayer of a Frog. The first story goes like this. Father Bruno was in meditation in one morning. A frog, big frog, was barking or making sound loudly near his window. He stood up and went to the window and found the frog and told, "Hey, stop, otherwise I will kill you." Some communication was there. The frog stopped barking. He again sat for meditation. Meditation means for enlightenment. At that time, he heard a voice saying, "It was praying to me only. Why did you stop?" Then he again stood up, went to the window, and found out the frog silent. He told, "You frog, please make sound as you were doing. Pray to the Lord." Then the frog started making sound, loud sound. Then other frogs in the vicinity, they also started barking, making sound. He again sat for meditation. On that day, Anthony de Mello writes that Father Bruno got enlightenment on that day itself, instead of so many difficulties. So it is said in Bhagavatam, Samudre Shantakallole Snatum Ichchati Durmati. The ocean can never be calm and quiet when you will take bath. If you are to take bath, then you are to take bath in this turbulent water itself. You cannot have peace, peace, peace everywhere. You have to bring peace by your own way, by thinking of this type of great men, Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna, and them. And I thank Prabhavanandaji, and afterwards Swahanandaji, and now our Sarvadevanandaji for continuing in this direction. For the Western devotees of this area, this state, all the monks of this center are trying their best to make the monastery successful, for which it was established. I pray to Sri Ramakrishna, to Mother Sarada Devi and Swamiji to bless you all, and you be benefited by this ashram more and more. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. No.
First of all, I am deeply indebted and thankful to revered President Maharaj. I offer my salutation. And thanks to Swami Dibyanandaji, who have taken this time in this hot weather, sharing his wonderful thought of seeing love, Ramakrishna's love. And also I am very thankful and my loving regards to Swami Subiranandaji, the General Secretary of our whole order, to find such time for us to prepare such wonderful history of the Ramakrishna movement in this Trabuco Monastery. And I thank the organizer here, Dhyana Yogananda, and all the Swamis who have cooperated and all the devotees who are coming over here. Now, today we are here. It's called the Trabuco Monastery. Monastery means what? Monastery means where the monks live. And this monastic idea is an age-old idea in all spiritual traditions. Maybe more prominently in Buddhism, Christianity and Hinduism. But its roots can be found everywhere. In Buddhism, monastic orders, monks are called bhikshus, the nuns called bhikshunis. They live in monasteries called bihar or gumpas or wats. Their focus is on meditation, study of the scriptures, teaching and maintaining vows of celibacy and simplicity. And we find the tradition of Theravada, the Mahajano monks, and Vajrajano, Tibetan monks and Buddhism. In Christianity, we find the monastic orders, that's called the monks, nuns, frairies, and hermits. And in Catholicism, we find Eastern Orthodoxy, Anglicanism, and some Protestant groups also. But focus is prayer, contemplation, communal living, service, vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. Like examples in Benedictine monk monasteries, Franciscan monasteries, Carmelites. In Hinduism, from the age-old tradition, thousands and thousands of years, this monastic order has been maintained. It is called the sadhus, renunciates, and their focus is renunciation of the world and meditate on the spiritual teachings and practice devotion and lead a pure life of celibacy and good for the others. Advaita Vedanta followers are Sankaracharya and Ramakrishna order, we are there. In Jainism, if we look at that monastic order, monks are called sadhus and the women are called sadhvis. They focus strict non-violence, asceticism, meditation and spiritual study. Their divisions are there. It is called the Digambara and Svetambara. In Islam is mainly, Islam generally does not have any formal monastic system. But we look at Sufism, Islamic mysticism, has tradition similar to the monastic life, where Sufi mystics, they are called darwish, lead life of simplicity, prayer and spiritual disciplines. So there is a hint of renunciation and also practices. The Sufi order is very much known to the Islamic community, but maybe it is not in the main line of Buddhism, Islam. Taoism, in monastic order, they are called Taoist monks and nuns. Focus there on the same meditation, study of Taoist scriptures, and living in harmony with the Tao, the way of living. So in Sikhism, there is monastic tradition in this way. Sikhism emphasizes living in a worldly life with practicing spirituality, so that it does not have a formal monastic tradition. But however, some sects like Udasi practice a form of renunciation similar to monastic life. Zoroastrianism, although Zoroastrianism does not have a monastic tradition per se, some priests and religious scholars may live the lives of celibacy and devotion. Eastern religions, Shinto, while Shinto, the indigenous religion of Japan, does not have a formal monastic tradition, but Shinto priests and priestesses often live lives of dedication to their religious duties. Judaism, monastic, the tradition is Judaism does not have a monastic system. The Essenes an ancient Jewish sect, lived a communal ascetic lifestyle similar to monasticism. So we find then all the religions of the world, there is the message of renunciation. And this monastery means people who have renounced, they live in a congenial environment, free from the distractions of the world, so that they can focus on the inner self as illumination, as enlightened person. And that enlightenment will bring all good to the world. Even Swami Vivekananda says, one enlightened person lives in the deepest cave of Himalayas. No one knows him, but his impact will vibrate to the length and breadth of the whole world, and it will do good to the world. And monastic, here in monastery, we are proud that this monastic organization or monastic place has been found out 75 years ago. I think if we look at the history, the monks who have the boys, those who came here to dedicate their life for some higher goal, for finding the purpose and meaning of life, they all joined here. And the end result is their life when they die. We have seen them. Some dying, some brahmacharis joined and lived in this monastery. At the point of death, he is seeing Jesus Christ, his ideal. You will never find a monastery where in a Hindu monastic order you are seeing Jesus Christ as the Ishta Devata appearing at the point of his death. You cannot find an organization where all types of people from all religious background who have the yearning for God, who wants to lead a pure life, and only unselfishness to be cultured this way. We are all imperfect. We want to be perfect. But where shall I go? So this is a oasis in this whole world of fire, where the Western India mysticism and monastic life is very common, supported by the society. If one becomes a monk, a boy becomes a monk, just come out, people will respect him. The highest educated person, the richest person will touch the feet of that boy. But in this country, it's very unknown. Though Catholic religion promotes that monasticism, but it is very unnatural to see. The society does not help. If you see, you become little God-centered, then they'll say, yeah, he has a problem, psychiatric problem. So he needs to be put into the psychiatric test. Because he's unnatural. Why he's going for the world? No girlfriend, no boyfriend. What is that going on? In this condition, to lead, we needed a place. Such was the demand of this time, that we had a place, and that place was this Trabuco Monastery. Also, if we look back, for the nuns, there was no scope in the Western world to base their spiritual life on the broad philosophy of Vedanta, seeing the oneness in all and finding the unity in harmony with all religious ideas. And it was also this Swami Prabhupada could start the monastic convent parallelly much little earlier, and in San Francisco also it is started. So this monastery is for what? It is not for only, now I'll come to the 2 points. One point is that it is monastics who are tired with the world, who finds that there is nothing meaningful in life, to find the truth within and to know who I am is the goal of life, they come over here. But you devotees also come here. What do you gain? You gain the same renunciation. We're all monks, internal monks, external monks. We have to understand that. Out of so many philosophies in the world, why are we attracted to Vedanta? Why do you spend your time in hot summer here? This is your renunciation. You are forgetting your day-to-day life. You are coming to a higher purpose of life. Try to find a meaning and how it can be achieved. Months after months, years after years, you are coming here. When we are closed, you appeal to us, when shall the temple will be open? It shows that you are seeking for that higher spirituality. And there are very few places where spirituality is purely distributed and message is given without any worldly attitude. So this purpose of this Sangha, this purpose of the Ramakrishna order is named after Ramakrishna. As at the very beginning we have heard, Ramakrishna is the epitome of all spirituality, par excellence. No one can ever imagine what is called renunciation if you don't look at Ramakrishna. It is not just getting out of something. Even some coin being touched in his body repels to that. As you are allergic to some what you call when the flowers bloom, body does not take. So mind does not take. Any worldly touch, there is no parallel. So Ramakrishna is the goal, not a man, but the principle. That principle which represents the absolute renunciation, absolute identification with the cosmic reality. That is the monastery's goal. That's why it is said, Atmano mokshartham jagat hitaya cha. For our own liberation, all of us who are sitting here, who will be coming in future, who came before, Atmano moksha. We all wanted our own liberation, getting out of the suffering and pain of life, and to find a new realm of our existence, which is absolute joy, absolute bliss, absolute happiness. So that is the goal, Atma Mukti. And if that self Atma Mukti or self-realization does not contribute in our life to be unselfish, to be kind, to be loving, then somewhere it is wrong. It is not renunciation. It is some selfish motivation is working. Renunciation means give away, give away, give away. What to give away? The very fundamental Upanishad, the Upanishadic message we hear all the time. Isha bhashyam idagg sarvai yatkincha jagatyam jagata tena tyaktena bhunjitha magridha kasya siddhanam. You enjoy the world. We do not know how to enjoy the world. We think that we will enjoy through these limited senses. But limited senses can give limited joy, followed by suffering and pain. But we are asking for Isha Vashyam, cover the whole universe with that concept of divinity, absolute truth. And Tena Tyaktena Bhunjita, learn how to enjoy. Enjoy means how you renounce, how you forget yourself. Think of others. You don't think of your food, give that food to others. That is the sign of spirituality. And that is the training which is given in the Vedanta. It is not one-sided, my self-enjoyment and I am happy and I am meditating. No, Vivekananda has started this, Ramakrishna has started this new philosophy of service to the world in action with the monks. It was not there. Buddhism was there, Christianity was there, all centered towards own realization. But here is the only religion which is said, you are serving whom? The same reality what is within, you are serving him. And every work become worship. So that is the Vedanta monastery or Ramakrishna Monastery teaches. We are proud that we are here, and by God's grace, He has kept us here. And you are also fortunate that you are getting this message of oneness with all religion. There is no contradiction. A Jewish may be better understand his religion coming over here, learning the Vedanta and Vedantic monasticism. And the Christianity, Islam, everyone will benefit by that, as we are all human beings and humankind. There is no distinction. In our stamp is nobody given, I am a Hindu stamp, you are a Christian stamp. This stamp we have stamped here in the world, but we are stampless people. We are divine by our nature. So this monastery is created for that, and we are very happy that we could celebrate this 75th year. And I welcome you to come over here whenever you find time. My deep gratitude again to Swami Dibyananda Maharaj for giving us this wonderful speech and being present in this occasion. We are thinking whom to bring, and we are thinking to bring some Swami. But God has sent the Swami automatically by his own will. Say Ramakrishna Monastery has a special power. Because it is the sadhana, what the other sadhus have done before. You know, in this isolated land, nothing is attractive here to go into the same temple day after day and chanting some mantras, Khandana, Bhava, Bandhana. Hey, 1 day, 2 days is good. How can you stay over here? And years after years, and you die here. You are born here, die here. So it is not an ordinary thing because of the love of Ramakrishna, or Ramakrishna's grace manifesting through this. So I thank all the, as I said, most revered President Maharaja, our salutations again, and Swami Divyanandaji for his kindness to be with us, our regards and respect, and all the monastics present here, and the who is the orchestrator behind is our Dhyano Yogananda. So thanks to him, and the brother who is always running here and there to make the microphone correct and this and that. So I thank you all, and all the devotees who are taking so much time to make it a success, and all the devotees who are bringing food for us, cooking for us, everyone, I thank you from my bottom of my heart. Thank you all. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Thank you.
प्रतिहतरयो यस्य प्रेम प्रवाहो लोकातीतो प्यहन जहा लोककल्याणमार्गं त्रैलोक्ये प्रतिमा महिमा जानकी प्राणबंधु त्रैलोक्ये प्रतिमा महिमा जानकी प्राणबंधु त्रैलोक्येऽप्य प्रतिमा महिमा जानकी प्राणबंधु भक्त्या ज्ञानं वृतवरवपु सीतया योहि रामः भक्त्या ज्ञानं वृतवरवपु सीतया योहि रामः स्तब्धीकृत्य प्रलयकलितं वाहवोतं महान्तं स्तब्धीकृत्य प्रलयकलितं वाहवोतं महान्तं हित्वा रात्रिं प्रकृतिसहजाम् अन्धतामिश्रमिश्रं हित्वा रात्रिं प्रकृतिसहजाम् अन्धतामिश्रमिश्रम् गीतं शान्तं मधुरमपि सिंहनादं जगर्ज गीतं शान्तं मधुरमपि सिंहनादं जगर्ज सोऽयं जातः प्रतितपुरुषो रामकृष्णस्त्वेदानीं सोऽयं जातः प्रतितपुरुषो रामकृष्णस्त्वेदानीं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव शक्ति समुद्र समूत तरंगम दर्शित प्रेम विजृंभितरंगम शक्ति समुद्र समूत तरंगम दर्शित प्रेम विजृंभितरंगम संशय राक्षस नाशमहास्त्रं संशय राक्षस नाशमहास्त्रं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव अद्वय तत्व समाहित चित्तं प्रोज्वल भक्ति पटावृत वृत्तम् अद्वय तत्व समाहित चित्तं प्रोज्वल भक्ति पटावृत वृत्तं कर्म कलेवरम् अद्भुत चेष्टं कर्म कलेवरम् अद्भुत चेष्टं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यं नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव नरदेव देव जय जय नरदेव. The next song is going to be a bhajan by Surdas. O Lord, look not upon my evil qualities. Prabhu mere avaguna chitna dharo प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित न धरो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो चाहे तो पार करो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो एक लोहा पूजा मेरा खत एक रहते व्याध घर पर चित ना धरो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो। एक नदिया एक नार कहावत मैलो नीर भरो जब मिली दोनों एक बरण भय गंगा सुरसर नाम परो एक जीवक ब्रह्म कहावत सूरदास जगरो एक जीवक ब्रह्म कहावत सूरदास जगरो अज्ञान से भेद होवे अज्ञान से भेद होवे ज्ञानी काहे भेद करो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो। समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो चाहे तो पार करो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो प्रभु मेरे अवगुण चित ना धरो। We conclude with a bhajan to Mother Saraswati. Sharada, 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 Vidyadani, Dayani, Jagajanani, Dukhaharini, Jagajanani, Dukhaharini, Jwalamukhi Mata, Jwalamukhi Mata, Saraswati, Sharada, Vidyadani, Dayani, Jagajanani, Dukhaharini, Jagajanani, Dukhaharini, Jwalamukhi Mata, Jwalamukhi Mata, Saraswati की जय कृपा दृष्टि सेवक पर अपना की जय कमलासने श्वेत अखिने श्वेत आशने श्वेत अखिने श्वेत आशने हर पार्वती शारदा 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 विद्यादानी दयानी जगज्जननी दुःखहरिणी ज्वालामुखी माता सरस्वती शारदा शारदा
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I am weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I am weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, I believe what you say of me. I believe, taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I am weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say.
sweet, Medha. And now we have her mother, Sangeeta.
Pranam to Sri Sri Ramakrishna Thakur, Holy Mother Sharadama, Swami Vivekananda, Swamijis, and audience. And my name is Sangeeta, and today I'm going to sing Sadananda Moi Kali, a prayer to Ma Kali. A brief meaning. Ever blissful, O Mother Kali, O enchantress of mind of Mahakal, Shiva, you alone dance, sing, and clap by yourself, O eternal self-existing essence formed yet adorned with moon on your forehead. Where could you find garland of heads when there was no created world around? You alone are player of this instrument, world, and we follow your will. O Mother, we be or remain as you ordain and speak as you make us speak. Unsettled or unsatisfied, Kamalakanto says, with calling you names, O all destroyer, you devoured both dharma and adharma, righteousness and unrighteousness this time. Sadananda Moi Kali, Mahakaler Munmohini, Sadananda Moi Kali, Mahakaler Munmohini, Tumi apni nacho, apni gao ma, apni nacho, apni gao ma, আপনি দাও মা করতালি সদানন্দময়ী কালী মহাকালের মনমোহিনী তুমি আপনি নাচো আপনি গাও মা আপনি নাচো আপনি গাও মা আপনি দাও মা করতালি সদানন্দময়ী কালী আদিভূতা সনাতনী শূন্যরূপা শশী ভালে আদিরূপা সনাতনী শূন্যরূপা শশী ভালে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ছিল না যখন ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ছিল না যখন মুন্ডমালা কোথায় পেলে সদানন্দ মই কালী মহাকালের মনমোহিনী তুমি আপনি নাচো আপনি গাও মা আপনি নাচো আপনি গাও মা আপনি দাও মা করতালি সদানন্দ মই কালী সবে মাত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী আমরা তোমার যন্ত্রে চলি সবে মাত্র তুমি যন্ত্রী আমরা তোমার যন্ত্রে চলি যেমন রাখো তেমনি থাকি মা যেমন রাখো তেমনি থাকি মা যেমন বলাও তেমনি বলি অশান্ত কমলাকান্ত দিয়ে বালে গালাগালি অশান্ত কমলাকান্ত দিয়ে বালে গালাগালি এবার সর্বনাশী ধরে ওসি সর্বনাশী ধরে ওসি ধর্ম ধর্ম দুটি খেলি সদানন্দ মই কালী মহাকালের মনমোহিনী তুমি আপনি নাচ নাচো আপনি গাও মা, আপনি নাচো আপনি গাও মা, আপনি দাও মা করতালে সদানন্দ মই কালে।
Okay, I know it's hot and everybody's hungry, but this next song requires your participation. You can't get out of it. It's called Kirtan, call and response. I sing, you sing. Jai Ma! You're gonna see the uglies now. They get crazy. Swamiji wanted to make sure he blessed us with Kolkata weather today. Hot. Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara
Shiva.